आई एम क्वाइट अ फैन ऑफ मास्टर शेफ। देखा ही होगा आपने। मोस्टली पहले आपको कुछ रैंडम इंग्रेडिएंट्स दिए जाते हैं। एक प्याज, एक गोभी, थोड़े से चावल, कोल्ड स्लॉ एंड अ स्प्रिंकल ऑफ रोज वाटर। अब आप कुछ इनोवेटिव बनाएं। लेकिन लाइफ तो लाइफ है, कोई मास्टर शेफ का एपिसोड तो है नहीं। पहले हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि हमें क्या खाना बनाना है और फिर हम इंग्रेडिएंट्स निकालते हैं। येस और नो। सिमिलरली, इफ यू वांट अ सिक्योर फ्यूचर, आप पहले क्या डिसाइड करेंगे? इंग्रेडिएंट्स, विच इज द इन्वेस्टमेंट व्हीकल्स और द इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शंस, या फिर आपका एंड रिजल्ट, विच इज योर फाइनेंशियल गोल्स? एज स्क्विरल वुड से, प्लान क्या है? हैव यू डाउनलोडेड द ऐप येट? Welcome to Money Matters by She Means Business. Now, in the last episode, I told you that you need to do two very important things before you actually start investing your money. The first and the biggest step to good financial planning is to identify your goals. आपको कितने पैसे कब चाहिए और क्यों चाहिए? Once you have clear direction, clear timelines, and a purpose, your investment decisions will be more informed and less random. Financial goals can be short term, medium term, or long term. Short term goals would be paying off your credit card bills, holiday. Medium term goals would be buying a big car, a house, or perhaps even paying off your student loans. Long term goals generally have to do with a secure retired life, and also, of course, things like your children's higher education. I have rupees 20,000 lying extra. Let me put them in a fixed deposit for 5 years. क्यों? आपको पता है कि 3 साल बाद आपको अपनी कार चेंज करनी है और तब पैसे चाहिए होंगे, लेकिन वो लॉक्ड है। इसीलिए फर्स्ट सेट योर फाइनेंशियल गोल्स। रिमेंबर, goals can shift or get modified over time, but they really are the best starting point for all your investment decisions. Step number 2 is to understand risk and your own risk profile. No, don't go away. I am not talking Greek. I'm actually going to try and make this very simple for you. Risk is the single biggest difference between savings and investments. Now, in case you missed it, we spoke about savings and investments in my last episode, which I'm going to link below in the description box. If you haven't seen it, do go and see it. Risk, in very simple terms, is the deviation from expected return. Now, all investment vehicles differ in their risk profile. For example, a bank deposit says a linear 6% return and actually gives you a 6% return, which makes it a very low risk investment option. A short-term mutual fund says a probable return of 7%, but actually could give you a return of 6%. There is a deviation, and hence it makes it a slightly more, let's say, a medium, risk profile. An investment in equity or investment in shares, on the other hand, let's say, based on some fundamental analysis by an analyst, could give you a probable return of 20%, but could actually land up giving you a downside of 10%. A downside means that there is actually a loss of capital, which is why I repeat, all investment vehicles have different and varying risk profiles. You need to understand आपका risk appetite क्या है. All of us, we all have अलग-अलग risk appetite. While most of the time we depend on our personal nature, our behavior, or even our gut feel to take an investment decision, I would also recommend that you measure your risk appetite on an online calculator. You will easily find one. An online risk calculator takes into consideration several factors, such as the assets you already own, your age, the time period of the investment. But do remember, a calculator will measure your ability to take risks. Your willingness to take risks is still another matter and depends upon you. Till next week, I leave you with 2 tasks. One, of course, is to identify and set down your financial goals. The Sqrrl app actually makes it very simple. There is an option where you can go and feed in your goals and your current financial saving capability, and what it will tell you is how much you need to save to meet that goal. The second thing that I want you to do is to look for an online risk calculator and measure your risk appetite. In the next episode, I'm going to discuss everything about mutual funds. So if you want to know more about mutual funds, then I would suggest that you subscribe to this channel, and there's also a little bell icon that you can click on, which means that you will be notified the minute I upload that video. Till next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay focused.